exact same.
Are you in the same position?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I didn't get. I've got a TV, but I didn't get cable or anything because it seemed like a waste of money. And I haven't had it for how long? Have I not had it for? Longer than
You
you.
never had.
Like 6, 7 years.
Wow, that's a lot of not TV.
I did have the very best internet until just recently. The company pissed me off, and I downgraded. But I'm gonna upgrade it again next time I call them.
It's good to have good internet for sure, and even with the best, I still experience some, network delays during busy times and stuff like that, which annoy me. The uploads, the average has a certain upload speed, but you don't actually get that. So right now we're talking about TV. Taylor doesn't have one. I don't have one. I mean, we have TVs, but we don't have cable or something bringing TV signal into the house. JC does have TV, right? Yes, JC?
I have television in the house, yes.
Do you enjoy watching it?
Most of the time, I just chill in my room, which there is no TV, and watch Netflix. So,
Uh,
when I go out of my room, I might turn it on because it's there, or I wouldn't miss it if it wasn't.
what kind of shows do you watch?
Crap, drama, soap opera crap. That has, yeah. I watch Scandal. Scandal's awesome.
I don't know. What's that about? Tell me about it.
It's about this fixer, I guess she is, who's having an affair with the president, and then a whole bunch of other stuff happens.
Are there any other things like talking with famous people that you watch or participate in?
I mean, like,
Like, are there other shows? Are there other shows that talk about fancy stuff? Because we kind of talk about a certain amount of fancy stuff.
I mean, occasionally I'll look up stuff. My sister's she's kind of into conspiracy theories, so I've been looking up some stuff about that. But
I'm just curious about
mostly,
I'm curious about you because you are the one ESFP and remain the one ESFP who I think I've ever talked to who comes here. Or it's like I don't think that personality type. I'm thrilled to have you obviously here because I don't think ESFPs normally are interested in this stuff.
fine.
What do you think about that?
I think we're not normally interested in that stuff. This stuff. I think that I'm here for a few reasons. Number one, such that my social life is non-existent. So that's probably number one. Because if I could
Except
be
you're hanging out with,
right now,
except you're hanging out with all the coolest people right now. Except for that.
yeah.
You forgot about that, didn't you, JC? Go ahead. Tell me some more.
Yeah. I've moved and I have no friends here, and I'm not really trying to make them either. It's weird. I really just want to go back and be with the friends that I already have.
Where did you come from? I mean, how far away are you from them?
Really far, like states and states apart. I'm in Georgia. I used to live on Long Island.
So why did you go to Georgia?
My sister and other reasons. But she's down here. She was down here. She owns a house we own a house down here. And
Well, I'm happy you're lonely and friendless because you're here with us. And otherwise, you might be out doing something more fun.
right, I didn't have anywhere else to live when I graduated from college. I mean, it was kind of like crap. Now I have to it's expensive. Long Island, New York is expensive.
Well,
And I had no money. So
Georgia.
I had to go live with my sister in Georgia.
The good thing about Georgia is the booming music industry down there.
There's nothing good about this state. I hate it here.
What about the peaches? Do you like the peaches? Apparently, they've got the best peaches.
I don't like the peaches. Number one, they name every street in the freaking city is named Peachtree. They have a Peachtree Street, a Peachtree Road, a Peachtree Place, a Peachtree, and then they do that with like other names too. Like there's Peachtree Road, Street, Boulevard, blah 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 blah, and then there's like a few other names.
There's Peach Pit, Peach Skin, Peach Fur, Peach Fuzz, and Peach Leaf, Peach Blossom, Peach Root.
Peachtree Bank, Peachtree Real Estate Agency, Peachtree Tree Restaurant, Peachtree. Like,
what's the weather like? Is
down
it hot all the time or what?
Yeah, it's pretty hot. The winter was pretty mild for me. For them, it was like, ooh. There was that one snow scare. It didn't even snow. You know, there was like one flake, and they were like, "Oh my God!" Everything closed down super duper early. I was like, "Really? It didn't even snow."
Do people talk with a southern accent?
Yeah.
Do they say, "Sweetie, honey, come on over here now. I want you to come on in here. Welcome to Georgia." Do they talk like that?
No.
They don't?
They say, "Oh, you from New York? You a Yankee? What made you come down here?"
Oh. And what do you say? I wanted to invade you, like Sherman, back in Atlanta. I came in the footsteps of Sherman to destroy your main city.
For what?
Oh my goodness.
That's what you should tell them.
Oh. Do they say bless?
So, wait, what?
They say bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart, sweetie.
I haven't ran into that, but I'm sure.
You should start saying it to them, JC.
No, I shouldn't.
Well, bless your heart.
I should throw on a New York accent even thicker so that they could go, "Oh, you're a Yankee."
Yeah, you're a Yankee.
Yeah, so basically I hang out with you because I can't hang out with my friends. And because I was really into MBTI. I was getting into MBTI, and I was just like, MBTI is cool. And then I realized that there was this whole community of people who, like, talk about this stuff. So I was just like, oh, well, let me get integrated into that.
Word
That's
up.
cool.
Well, we certainly are glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Not host Mark, do you have any thoughts on this topic of television? That's what we're talking about, and the alternatives to it. I do miss television, and I probably will get it again, but it's probably not going to be to my own benefit because obviously when I'm not watching television, I'm doing something more productive. It's hard to do something less productive than watching television, is it? I mean, is it ever productive watching television, really?
No, I'd say not. I don't have television myself. It's the opiate of the people, I think.
I mean, but they have, like, you don't even need television now because you have everything is online.
Right.
So, like, even if you did waste your time watching shows, like, you don't need an actual television to do it.
Right. I mean, I just think people confuse what they're watching with reality. And they make that their own reality. They get so into a TV show, or they get so into a video they're watching online, or they get so into something that becomes their new reality.
Well, isn't it supposed to be immersive in that fashion? Or isn't the purpose of watching media to allow you to make the leap, to be immersed in some other world briefly, and then to emerge from it back into your own life?
Yeah, but the emerging is the important part. I don't think people really do that.
But why would you think that other people don't emerge from media?
I think media is the new reality. I mean, you look at Facebook, or you look, social media, whatever. They just get so immersed in that, and that becomes their life. I don't know.
But media is not monolithic like that. It's comprised of myriad different positions, perspectives, frameworks, and opportunities to view things in various formats, be they images or videos or text or whatever. So I think it
distracts you from the important questions. They don't ask what's the meaning of life? What is there a God or not? Is there a purpose for me? They're distracted. They get so into watching Netflix or TV or whatever.
But this is media, and we're asking those very questions.
Yeah, but this doesn't. This is a particular and not the whole.
Well, I know, but the whole is made up of a bunch of particulars, each of which is doing slightly different things. My point is that to view it as monolithic in this fashion, and to view media consumption and immersion as inherently not of value because it doesn't tend to prioritize the metaphysical values that you prioritize, it seems to be is a bit of a mistake. Because first of all, the media that you're devaluing is the only means by which we can, as a community, engage in discourse about the very things you do value. And second of all, the media you're devaluing doesn't have any single identity, it's not monolithic, and it doesn't manifest as a specific message or specific medium at all. Instead, as an amalgam of different shit.
Right. I mean, it in and of itself is not bad. I'll make that distinction. But the way people normally use it, the typical usage of it, is bad.
You're using media wrong. To whom are you? To whom are you making this conclusion upon? Who are you putting this on?
Who am I putting? I'm putting this on relativistic society. They.
I think their relativism is wrong. I don't think it's because their media consumption behavior is wrong. I think it's their relativism is a default position that we are all infested with because they fail to distinguish between that which is socially necessary, which is they don't understand that because discourse allows all different positions and that it's possible to argue all different positions and that that's a good thing, it doesn't mean that necessarily all positions are equal. That's the mistake that people make, right? I think that's the biggest mistake, right. And it's sort of infested into us when we're children because they teach us one half of the equation, not the other half.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Well, school, I have a little bit of a problem with school.
I'm with you.
What are you guys doing?
I'm having a giggle fest.
Oh, I see that. Okay. Any other thoughts on television? This is you know what I want? I want this show to be like on ABC or something. But I don't want the format to change at all. I want it to be just this again, totally squalid little YouTube show, but it's like at 9 p.m. on ABC. That'd be good.
You're right.
I'd like that. Hey, stop aiming low, JC. Stop aiming low. Remember, you got NI in the fourth slot. I got NE in number 1. I can view all sorts of possibilities here.
That would just never happen, but okay.
Wow. Well, I love when people tell me shit like that because I want to prove them wrong. I don't actually want to be on ABC, but what? You.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, the point is, I like big ambitions, and that's why I embrace the notion of development of the self, and that's why I embrace the idea of not having a TV even though I miss it.
You can watch whatever you're missing online.
I don't have Netflix either, but I do pay $10 a month for YouTube Red. Anybody else pay for YouTube Red?
No.
No?
What do you get for YouTube Red?
Well, with YouTube Red, you don't have to watch any commercials on YouTube. There's no ads. And there is, what do you call it? You can download your videos. You can, when you're watching YouTube on your phone, you can have it as a background process. That's the best part about it. You put
that's the cool part.
I put on a playlist on YouTube on my phone, and it'll use very little batteries because I don't have to have the video playing, right?
Well, I mean that first thing you mentioned, there's illegal ways around that, but.
Oh, are there? I don't know.
Get some type of ad blocker. There are ad blockers that block stuff on YouTube.
Oh. Well, I guess that's what people do then. I didn't know. But YouTube, I have YouTube Red, and I'm glad I have it. I've utilized the various functions of it a lot, including the downloading my own videos. It allows me to not have to keep everything on my hard drive because I know I can just download it and get it. Like sometimes I know I'm gonna need to get that audio again or something like that. I don't know. But regardless, I have YouTube Red. I like it. I don't have that illegal way around it, and that's fine. I'm not judging you for having it. But I didn't know you could do that, and probably wouldn't have.
I don't
chosen
have
it anyway.
else, but yeah.
Okay. How many of you guys have Netflix? 1,
I have Netflix.
2.
I don't.
Nope. Not. How about? Oh, yeah. Well, and then. All right. So that's the thing. I bet YouTube Red would like to see those numbers reversed, right? They'd like to see everybody have YouTube Red and not that many people have Netflix. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. YouTube
But
Red is a
YouTube-
different thing.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube doesn't, I don't know. I mean, it can replace TV in a way, but it's different.
It's different,
I
right?
mean, it depends on what you're watching also. It also just depends on what you're watching.
See, they're trying to make it where they have the top YouTube people creating content that's specific for YouTube Red, that you have to be a subscriber, and they're hoping to get people to subscribe to it based on that. I think that's not going to be their primary motivation for people doing it. I think the primary motivation for people doing it is they spend a lot of time on YouTube, they're sick of the ads, and they can get rid of them with that reliably. And maybe if they're a content creator, there's ample reason to do it because then you have these additional functionalities. Or the other reason why people will get it is because of the background process phone thing. That was a really clever thing to make contingent on being on YouTube Red, because that's a very good reason to get it.
Yeah, the last one is most appealing to me because I'd love to just be able to click around on my phone while I listen to a video.
Right. Any other thoughts? Okay. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here, those of you who are here. And let's all, as soon as we're done with this, rush out and get some cheese and eat it.